So we're here at the bike shop and we picked up the tires that I ordered. There was a bit of a mistake last time, so it took us a while to get these. They ordered these tires, but they came with a brown sidewall, and they would have worked just fine, but for some reason I decided I really wanted black, so it took us another week, but we got them. Here they are, 5,000 Continentals, 28mm wide. Also, I brought my vernier calipers. So we are going to measure the tire widths. I have a 28 GP 4000 and I have a 5000 in a 25mm. So we're going to measure all these tires and we're going to see what they come out to, what the differences are, because I've heard that the 5000s run a little narrower than the original 4000s. This is the 28mm 4000. And it measures out on this rim to, I'm going to say right there, 1.1. We'll go with 1.1. It's actually 1.09, but you know, when you squeeze the rubber, it kind of squeezes a little bit. So we'll go with that. So 1.1 on the back. This is a GP 5000, a 25mm tire, 0.935 inches, 0.935 inches. Gotta love the simplicity of the rim brake road bike, huh? Gotta love that, huh? The one drawback to tubeless is you kind of lose your skill of doing tires. Because with tubes, you know, you are fixing flats more often. Wow, these are nice. I love these tires. You want to feel how light they are? Just close.
Very light.
Very light. Okay. So the way I do this is I always put these guys pointing forward. I don't think it makes any difference, honestly. And then I always line up the logo with the valve. And that is a technique that came out of old school cycling when people did run tubes. It helped you find flats more easily, more quickly. So that's why, so I continue to do that. Okay, these are gonna be so, wow, these are really tight. Real tight. Okay, make sure they're not twisted. Make sure the tube's not twisted. And then I always work from the opposite side of the valve. And I don't want to pinch the tube between the bead and the rim. That will cause problems for you. Okay, that is going right on. Just done. Okay, put a little air in there. Okay, let's do the official measurement here. This is the official caliper. So start with the front. And I've inflated these to 65 PSI in the front, 70 in the back, to give them a chance to stretch a little bit. They are narrow. This one's 0.98. 0.98. We'll go 0.98. That's the official number. So not a full 1 inch, not a full 25 millimeters. And back here, these are measuring out to 0.9, 0.99. No, 0.98, 0.99. This is 0.99. This is 25 millimeters. So they don't measure out to a full 28 on these rims. These are the old 17 millimeter wide Mavic rims. So I have a set of H+ Sun rims I'm going to be building a wheel set for, which are wider. I think they're 23 or 24 millimeters wide. So they're going to go bigger. You can see we have a lot of clearance here still. A lot of clearance. I could easily run a 30 millimeter tire. Even a 32 probably with these rims. I wouldn't do that, but I'm just saying you could. And then down here on the chainstays, you can see there's a lot of room between the chainstay and the tire, and a lot of room here between the seat post and the tire. And then of course the brakes, plenty of clearance there as well. So we're definitely not pushing it. This is like a really good setup. Really good setup. Gotta do one more thing, Miss Cools.
Okay.
We gotta do, I promised everyone, we're gonna do an official weigh-in. So let me take the handlebar bag off. We're here at the bike center in Sebastopol, California. Sebastopol Bike Center, Uber Bike. Not sponsored, but they're my local bike shop in town, so I wanted to support them. But let's get an official weigh-in. And I thought about taking the pedals off, but I don't think that's... I'm gonna take the pump off. So I was gonna take the pedals off, but I'm not going to. So we're gonna weigh with the pedals. These are Shimano Ultegra pedals, but I did take the handlebar bag off, and I left the one bottle cage on and the pump mount. So you guys can measure your bikes without pedals. This is gonna weigh a little bit more because of it, but this is how you ride your bike. So you're gonna get a more realistic number here. All right, so let's head in and get it, Miss Cools. Last time this was calibrated. All right, here it is. Wait, whoa. What's your guess first? What's your guess, Chris? Place your bets, everyone.
22.
22? Denver? Got a prediction guess on this one?
21.
21, Miss Cools?
I think I said 21.5.
Okay.
And I think you said 21?
Does have pedals on it.
Oh, it has pedals on it.
Oh, 22.05.
Wow.
Pedals on it.
22 with pedals. Denver would have won because I think those pedals are probably a pound.
No, I
Dark
said 22.
You said 21.
Yeah,
Can't
but
see it.
the pedals are part of the bike.
I know.
You can't ride
but
without
they always
pedals.
weigh them sometimes, without pedals to make them look lighter.
Oh, whatever. Yeah, but you can't ride it without pedals.
I mean, that's
on it,
pretty-
so what's the point of that?
This is a 22-pound all steel bike with a triple.
That's great.
That's pretty
It's
amazing.
a really good weight.
That's a great weight. All right, so we are gonna head out here on a little test ride. And I thought we would head over to a place called Roseland in Santa Rosa. And they have this really good, well, we don't know if it's really good. We've heard it's really good, taco truck courtyard area. So we're gonna go check that out and just ride around on these new tires and see what I think of them. Yeah, so this bike feels really good, Miss Cools.
Yeah.
Yeah, but as soon as I jump on this bike, I immediately reminded of how well a road bike handles. The steering just feels really good. It's very stable, but it's still quick if you need it to be. I just love it. It feels so good. These tires they do feel fast.
Yeah.
Whether they're faster or not, that's always up for debate, but they feel fast. And that's what's fun. Feeling fast is fun, isn't it? I think it is.
Yeah.
It is a more aggressive fit. The bar, I do have a longer top tube, and the ramps on these bars are more aggressive, so I can get into a really aggressive position. But I can also sit up on the tops here, and it's also still really comfortable. Yeah, and you can get down in the drops. Like doing a little bike race here on the bike path, Miss Coles?
Burrito coming up.
Well, how was it, Miss Coles? Was it everything you wanted? Delicious.
Big.
Yeah, I think it hit the spot. Well, that was a great lunch stop, Miss Coles.
It was.
Okay, so we just got back from our ride, and we gave the tires a chance to get heated up and to stretch out a little bit. So what I want to do now is remeasure the width and see if they've stretched a little bit. They should have. Okay, so the front tire, yep, it's now 1 inch, exactly 1 inch on the front. Back is also 1 inch. Yep. Okay. So, just a quick point I'll make here. These tires do stretch out a little after you use them, and they stretch a little bit even. It takes a couple weeks for them to really finish stretching out all the way. So that's something to keep in mind. So if your clearance is right on the edge, they're gonna probably rub eventually. Also, the bead does stretch a little bit as well over time. So that's why the tires will eventually come off very easily. Right now, when I put them on, they were really tight. So one last thing we need to do, we need to use the official vernier calipers. These are made in Switzerland, so they're high precision. And I'm gonna measure Miss Cool's tires. And for the record, these are GP 5000 or 5000s. I don't know if they still use the GP, but these are Continental 5000, 25 millimeter wide tires on a 25 millimeter wide external width head Ardennes rim. So, and they've been on the bike for a while now, so they should be nice and stretched. And they are 1.03, sorry, not 1.3, 1.03 on the back, or front, and then on the back, they are, oh wow, they're actually a little wider. I'm gonna redo the front. They're actually 1.06. 1.06 on the back, and 1.03, 1.04 on the front. I don't know why the front's narrower, but it is 1.035. So we'll go with 1.035 and 1.04. Or no, 1.06 on the back. Which makes no sense that they're different. It's the same rim. But anyway, 25mm tires. Made in Switzerland. Vernier calipers. These are made by Etalon. If anyone knows, these are good. These are really good. Look at that zero out right there. Anyway.